WXII 12 News at 11 starts right now.
A big change in the way Twitter handles political content. Hear from local experts about what it could mean for politicians and voters. Plus,
I just don't want to go back to that school because I'm just scared that I may get beat up again.
a Forsyth County family says school leaders could have prevented an alleged attack on a school bus. A response from the district in a story you'll only see on WXII 12. And a soldier stationed right here in North Carolina is recognized for his bravery under fire by the president. Starting off tonight in the Weather Center, just in time for trick-or-treating, the possibility of not just rain, but a lot of severe stuff. Michelle, you've been looking at the models, some changes that have come in just the last few minutes.
That's right. Some of our forecast models now suggesting the storms could arrive a little bit sooner. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to kick them out any earlier to work out well for trick-or-treaters, but take a look at this. We've already got the heavy rains right now out there. Those are going to continue off and on overnight, totaling up some 1 to 2 inches already in spots. Then we've got this line that forms. Look at the timing, about 2:30 in the afternoon now, so it has backed up a couple of hours for us. This is one of the things that we'll be analyzing through early tomorrow morning. Does the next model run continue to have us dealing with these storms a little bit earlier? This could be while folks are either trying to get on school buses, off school buses, or picked up to do some of that trick-or-treating. You can see the showers and thunderstorms here spreading east through the 5 o'clock hour, still rain behind it, so not clearing perfectly for folks in the mountains and western foothills, but those storms could track through around the dinner hour, continue to move east between 7 and 8 o'clock. Could we get it out of here in time? It would have a bigger impact for trick-or-treaters than toward Raleigh and Richmond area. But we're looking at right now, if this does back up a little earlier, maybe we'll be able to get out there for an hour or so. Granted, it's going to be windy and we could see some cooler conditions build into the mountains very quickly. Look at this, by early Friday morning down to 39 degrees. So that's one of the bigger changes. We still have rainfall totals that are going to be coming up overnight and more tomorrow with some of those severe thunderstorms. Could bring in some 4-inch totals for a few folks out there who are already seeing those 1 to 2 inches from rains tonight. You can see 1 to 2 inches through early tomorrow morning, likely for many, and 4-inch totals not out of the question. Best timing for some of those heavy rains, 4 to 9 o'clock. And we might have to back up that timing, as we mentioned, because these storms look to move in just a little bit sooner. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast as we take you through the overnight hours. Those showers, those storms kind of sweeping out now a little bit sooner. But we can expect to see some of those showers and storms bring in damaging winds. We've talked about isolated flash flooding. Some localized flooding may come out of this. And occasionally we'll get that rain and wind before that line as we go through middle of the day. So the timing will be honed as we go through early tomorrow morning with Brian Slocum. You'll want to join him then, and for about noontime, I'll be joining you as well. The showers, the thunderstorms are continuing to build out through the south, and we'll get in on some of the thunderstorms, but the heavy rains, those continue tonight with temperatures in the 60s. Much more coming up.
Michelle, thank you. Now's a good reminder. Right now on the free WXII 12 News mobile app, you can keep track of neighborhoods and towns that are changing their trick-or-treating plans, and there are a number of them to keep you aware of. You can also customize your weather alerts for your zip code so you can get an alert straight to your smartphone if anything particularly bad or dangerous is headed your way. Commitment 2020 now, a big announcement from Twitter today that could impact how political campaigns operate. The social media giant will no longer accept political ads, and this announcement comes just ahead of the 2020 election season. Brandon Bates joins us now live in the studio with a closer look at what this means for politicians, Twitter users, and voters. Brandon.
Well, Kenny, in an effort to stop the spread of misinformation, Twitter made that announcement today. The CEO of the company taking to Twitter today saying it believes political reach should be earned and not bought. In this day and age, information is endless. Smartphones, tablets, and computers make it very simple to produce and consume content online. It's also changed the landscape of politics.
It's changed our political discussions and conversations, and it's also made it very hard to authenticate what is true content and where that content is coming from.
With so much content available online, Twitter recently announced they won't be allowing political ads to run on their platform.
I wasn't particularly surprised.
Kathleen Stansberry is a media analytics professor at Elon University. She says she doesn't agree or disagree with the move, but has a couple questions.
It will be difficult, I imagine, to enforce in that what constitutes as a political ad.
Twitter currently defines political ads as any ad referring to an election or candidate, or that advocate for or against legislative issues of national importance, including climate change, healthcare, immigration, national security, and taxes.
There's no easy answers on how to face it.
John Dinan is a political science professor at Wake Forest. He says from a politics standpoint, spreading misinformation can definitely sway people's opinions.
Do ads themselves play a pretty powerful role in elections? Yes.
Meanwhile, Facebook recently made the decision to continue allowing political campaigns to post misinformation. The company says they shouldn't be the ones to judge political speech.
Twitter just dealt with it in a very strong way by saying we're not allowing anybody to pay for advertising and political at all.
That ban for all political ads on Twitter goes into effect November 22nd of this year. Reporting live in the studio, Brandon Bates, WXII 12 News.
Alrighty, thank you, Brandon. And looking ahead, this Sunday, if you can believe it, marks exactly 1 year until Election Day, but the race for the White House is about to enter a critical stretch. After the holidays are over, it'll be all eyes on Iowa. The caucuses are February 3rd. That's just 3 months away. Iowa is the first state to vote in nominating season. New Hampshire, as you see, has a primary 8 days later. Then Democrats are up in Nevada and South Carolina a little bit later in the month. Fast forward to March 3rd. That's Super Tuesday. Voters in 14 states, including North Carolina, will head to the polls. By the end of that night, we could have a really good idea what the November general election matchup will look like. Happening now, investigators in Forsyth County are asking for help finding a man who's been missing now for more than a week. He's 40 years old. This is him on your screen. Omar Burns is his name. Last seen in the Walkertown area, I should say. Get in touch with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office if you have any idea where Omar Burns might be. We're also following developments in the state budget saga. The Senate plans a budget veto override vote again tomorrow. Just because it's set for tomorrow, though, doesn't guarantee that vote will actually take place. Senate Leader Phil Berger says his chamber will go home tomorrow, whether there's a deal or not. The governor vetoed the budget 113 days ago back in June. Medicaid expansion, the main issue behind the budget stalemate. The debate over teacher pay also continues in Raleigh. GOP leaders just a few hours ago introduced new legislation for pay raises that goes to the House floor tomorrow. This bill gives educators the same 3.9% increase included in the budget the governor vetoed, calling for higher salaries. But Republicans say that number would go up to 4.4% if Democrats join them in overriding that veto. In a statement, Senator Berger says if the governor vetoes this bill, teachers and support staff would be the only ones in the state who get nothing. The governor's spokesperson calls this legislation a joke. Well, tonight a 17-year-old is behind bars charged with murdering a 16-year-old. Winston-Salem police say they arrested Zacchaeus Williams today after he tried to run away from their officers. They say Williams is behind yesterday's shooting death of Jaden Jamison. His body was found inside an SUV on Pittsburgh Avenue shortly after noon. Investigators think Williams entered the car at some point, then took off. Winston-Salem police say he's also charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon after an incident unrelated to this murder 2 weeks ago at the Joel Coliseum. Well, this week, a Triad Middle School student is settling into a new school because she says she didn't feel safe at her previous one. Asia Turman says she was attacked on her bus ride home from East Forsyth Middle School earlier this month. Asia's mother says she believes school administrators could have stopped the whole thing. Steve King has tonight's 12 Investigates report.
8th grader Asia Turman says she was bullied for the last couple of years here at East Forsyth Middle School, and that a day before she says she was attacked on her bus ride home, both she and her mom told school administrators and the school resource officer that she was likely going to be attacked.
I was just looking outside the window. She came up behind me and started pulling my hair and punching me.
Asia Turman says she was attacked on her bus ride home from East Forsyth Middle School. A report from Kernersville Police confirms an officer investigated an assault on a school bus on October 16th. Video of the incident is circulating on social media. We decided not to air it, but it appears to show a girl repeatedly punching Asia and pulling Asia's hair on the school bus as Asia tries to protect her head. It also appears to show the bus driver pulling that girl off of Asia while the girl holds onto Asia's hair and kicks her. Police tell us they believe this is video of the altercation. But Asia and her mom, Tina Trinidad Candela, say this could have been prevented. They say Asia had been bullied the last couple months, and they both say they told school administrators about the problem multiple times. Then, a couple days before the incident, Asia and Trinidad Candela say a student threatened Asia, saying she would fight Asia if Asia talked to school staff about her. Asia and her mom say the day before the attack, they told the assistant principal and SRO about the threat, and Asia's mom said she was going to contact the juvenile court.
At that point, the SRO officer called me and told me there was no need to do that, that they have handled it and nothing was going to happen.
But at about 2:15 on October 16th, Asia says she was attacked on the bus.
I'm just scared to go back to that school because I begged them for my help and they wouldn't help. They said everything's going to be fine, but it wasn't fine.
I'm just disappointed. I asked for help. They were all aware of it. Nobody likes to see their child sick, much less beaten the way that she was on the school bus.
Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools leaders say they will not make East Forsyth Middle School administrators available to talk with us while the school district conducts its investigation into what happened. However, school district leaders sent us this statement, which states, quote, "We take every threat against a student seriously, and we make every effort to make sure our students are safe at all times. This is an ongoing investigation, and we are forbidden by law to release any personal information about our students." And starting this week, Asia will start going to a new school.
I just don't want to go back to that school because I'm just scared that I may get beat up again.
As for the student accused of attacking Asia, Kernersville police say she will be referred to the Office of Juvenile Justice with the Forsyth County court system. It's unclear whether any charges have been filed. Reporting in Kernersville, Steve King, WXII 12 News.
And if you have a tip for our 12 Investigates team, send an email to newstips@wxii12.com. Be sure to include your name and your contact information. New tonight, the President of the United States presents the Medal of Honor to an Army Green Beret stationed at Fort Bragg who is credited with extraordinary heroism under fire. 11 years ago, Master Sergeant Matthew Williams and his fellow soldiers were suddenly attacked while pursuing an insurgent leader. This happened in Afghanistan. Williams was able to organize a rescue of wounded comrades while taking heavy fire from the enemy. He is credited with saving the lives of 4 critically wounded soldiers.